Forecasting technology may be about to get less accurate, and that could mean more danger for people living along America's coastlines. We are now in hurricane season. Our meteorologist Chad Myers is following this story for us. Chad, what's the problem?
Quite frankly, Wolf, the problem is old age. A satellite up there longer than it was supposed to be living is still up there and still running, and we use it every day during hurricane season. The Hurricane Center says when it fails, not if, when it fails, the forecast will suffer, and there are no plans to replace it anytime soon.
And we have liftoff.
The QuickScat weather satellite was launched in 1999. With its rotating antenna, it sweeps the world's oceans and takes 400,000 wind measurements every day. The system is one of several used by the National Hurricane Center in forecasting hurricanes. But QuickScat is 5 years past its life expectancy. The aging weather satellite could fail at any moment.
I'm very concerned that a satellite that provides a lot of our major information for our weather forecasters at the National Hurricane Center, as we have found out just recently, is beyond its useful life, which means that it may last a week, it may last a month, it may last a year, but my question, of course, is how do we get to this point, and what's Plan B?
The National Weather Service plans to spend about $20 billion during the next 20 years on the next generation of technology. In the meantime, Acting Director Mary Glacken says there's no reason to worry.
I'd really like to reinforce to the American public that we're prepared to provide hurricane services this season. We have, again, our geostationary satellites up there watching those storms all the time. We have our Hurricane Hunter aircraft. We've put new buoys in the water to be able to figure out what's going on at that level. We are ready.
So, how much will it hurt the forecast? I guess that really is the big question. So what the researchers did, Wolf, they went back to 2003 and they ran all the computer models from all the hurricanes in 2003 without QuickScat. So they said, okay, they tricked the computer saying, okay, it already failed. Let's see what happens. And the 2-day forecasts were 10% more in error, and 3-day forecasts had a 16% larger error without QuickScat with it. So that means if you have a big storm like Katrina, you're going to have to evacuate a larger landmass, more population, if you don't have this QuickScat in. And there are no plans to replace it. It is 5 years over its useful life. One of the big things they say is, you know what, you get a $6,000 warranty with your car, but you expect it to go 100,000 miles. So yes, maybe it is on its last leg, but that leg could last a little while longer.
Well, let's hope it does, Chad. Thanks very much. Chad Myers watching this story for us. Astronauts and cosmonauts are still trying to get computers back up and running on the International Space Station. Russian computers that control a number of functions, including oxygen and water supplies, failed yesterday. They came back on